The story didn't end when the rumors faded. It only went quiet until Bai Lu spoke again. Days after the midnight scandal seemed to settle, fans woke up to a brand new storm. A video clip posted by an insider account claiming to show Bai Lu crying backstage after an event. The caption read, "She couldn't take it anymore." Within minutes, it spread across social media. People flooded her name again, demanding answers. Was she really breaking down over Dylan Wang? Was everything she said before just a cover-up? The clip was blurry, but the pain looked real. Her eyes red, her voice low, her manager trying to comfort her. It felt raw, and for a moment, the internet went still. Then, a wave of comments poured in. "She looks heartbroken. Maybe she's hiding the truth. Why is she crying if nothing happened?" That pressure pushed Bai Lu to finally say what everyone had been waiting for. She didn't release a statement this time. No stylized post, no official caption. Instead, she recorded a direct message. And what she said changed everything. "I know you've all seen the video," she began softly. "I wasn't crying because of guilt. I was crying because sometimes no matter how loud you tell the truth, people still choose the lie." Her words hit like thunder. The video was barely 2 minutes long, but it stopped millions of people in their tracks. She went on. "I've been in this industry long enough to understand that people love stories, especially the messy ones. But this time, the story hurt people who didn't deserve it. Dylan, Shen Yue, and even me, we were all caught in something we never created." She paused, her voice trembling slightly. What happened that night was work. There were meetings, discussions, and schedules. The picture that went viral was a cropped moment, not a secret, not a scandal, not betrayal. If you believe in hearing both sides before judging, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because the truth in this story deserves to be seen. Bai Lu continued, saying, "I stayed silent because I thought the truth would speak for itself. But I realized silence can become an easy target. So this is me saying it clearly. There was no affair, no betrayal, no midnight secret. Just a misunderstanding that turned into a nightmare." The comment section exploded. Thousands of fans poured in support, writing messages like, "We believe you, Bai Lu," and "Stay strong, Queen." But others weren't convinced. Skeptics said her timing was too late, that she only spoke after the rumors started dying down. And just as people began arguing again, Shen Yue posted something unexpected. A simple line on her fan page: "The truth has a quiet way of arriving when noise gets tired." Those words felt like peace. Fans interpreted it as her subtle way of saying she believed Bai Lu, that the war between them was finally over. Dylan Wang, still silent online, finally broke his own streak. Here he posted Bai Lu's video with one short sentence: "Thank you for speaking up." That moment broke the internet. In just an hour, his name and hers topped every trending chart across Asia. Some fans said it was his way of confirming her version. Others felt it was a coded message of gratitude, maybe even friendship. But the deeper story came later that night, when a behind-the-scenes journalist leaked a short interview clip that had never aired before. It was recorded weeks before the scandal, Dylan and Bai Lu sitting side by side, talking about fame. Bai Lu said something almost prophetic: "Sometimes the hardest thing about being in the spotlight is that your truth depends on who tells it." Those words resurfaced now like destiny. Fans replayed them again and again, realizing how much they mirrored what had just unfolded. If you're watching this, drop a speech balloon below and tell me, do you believe Bai Lu's confession finally clears her name, or do you think there's still more behind the curtain? Because not everyone accepted her explanation. A few gossip pages refused to let go, claiming that undisclosed sources still insisted something personal existed between Dylan and Bai Lu. Screenshots, vague texts, and anonymous tips resurfaced. None verified, but all designed to keep the fire burning. That's when Bai Lu made one final move, one that shocked everyone. She filed an official report against 2 gossip blogs for defamation, saying, "Enough damage has been done." Her legal team confirmed it. They were taking action to end the smear campaign once and for all. That single announcement shifted the entire narrative. What had started as midnight rumors turned into a public stand for dignity. For once, fans saw not a celebrity, but a woman exhausted by lies, standing tall against the noise. And right there, Shen Yue's quiet support made the moment even more powerful. She liked Bai Lu's new post and commented with one emoji, white heart. That single heart broke the internet again, not with scandal this time, but with unity. Fans of both actresses, once divided, began to come together. They started using a new hashtag women supporting women, something rare in the C-drama world, where rivalry often overshadows truth. Bai Lu later reposted Shen Yue's gesture with the caption, "Thank you. Sometimes silence is peace, but kindness is louder." The storm that once tried to tear them apart became a symbol of healing. Dylan Wang appeared a few days later in an exclusive interview. When asked about the scandal, he smiled faintly and said, "Rumors can break what's real only if you let them. I'm grateful to the people who stood by me when it was easier to believe the worst." He didn't name names, but everyone knew who he meant. Bai Lu, Shen Yue, the quiet grace that held through the chaos. Now, imagine this. 3 stars once tangled in the same scandal, now standing on different stages, but finally free from the same shadow. Bai Lu moved forward with a new project, a romantic drama that ironically focused on love, loss, and second chances. Shen Yue returned to set with her natural warmth, drawing comfort from her fans who said, "We missed your smile." Dylan Wang started filming a fantasy series, focusing completely on his career. For the first time in months, their names were trending not because of rumors, but because of their work. But even as peace returned, fans couldn't forget the lesson hidden behind it all. The way lies can travel faster than truth. The way silence can be misunderstood. And the way one moment, caught in bad lighting, can nearly destroy reputations built over years. If you've ever seen how easily people twist reality online, hit the like button right now because this story is a reminder of how dangerous assumptions can be. Toward the end of her response video, Bai Lu said something that many people missed, but it carried the most power. She whispered, almost to herself, "I forgive everyone who believed the wrong story, because at some point I believed it too." Those words melted hearts. They showed not anger, but humanity. She wasn't just defending herself, she was healing. Her fans filled the comments with messages like, "You taught us grace under fire, and this is how you end a scandal, with strength." And maybe that's the real ending here. Not the accusations, not the drama, but the redemption. So before you scroll away, remember this. Even when rumors scream louder than truth, time has a way of revealing who stood firm and who fell apart. Because the truth doesn't need to shout, it just needs to survive. If you've been following this journey from part 1 to now, type "Truth always wins" in the comments below. And if you want to keep uncovering the real stories behind C-drama headlines, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, because the next twist is already unfolding. In the world of fame and fragile trust, what matters most isn't the noise, it's who stands when the world turns against them. And tonight, Bai Lu stood, not as a rumor, but as a reminder that even in the darkest midnight, truth still finds its light.